Hello, my name is White Valyria. This is very unusual for my channel, and it's actually a first for me to have ever picked up a microphone. And it's not something I can do comfortably, so you'll have to bear with me for how unprepared and nerve-wracked I may sound. I'm not exactly Vati Vidya, but I'll do my best. I'd finished the video, and I had text on screen explaining everything I'm about to say now, but it just didn't feel as personal, and I really feel this needs to be spoken rather than read off a screen. So here we go. This is the last Dark Souls 3 character creation I'm making on this channel, and that is somewhat disheartening to say. It's been my life and my spare time for the past year, and it's gone by so quickly. Those of you who have been with me since the start will know that my first character was Geralt of Rivia, and that came off the back of playing Witcher 3. And since this was allegedly the last Dark Souls game, I was absolutely determined to play as Geralt, and I spent days crafting and refining this face, and it became something of an obsession of mine, just to see how close I could actually make it. One thing led to another, and I ended up sharing the photo of Geralt, and people who saw that loved it. But it's what happened after that that really surprised me. It was that you started to subscribe, and you gave me this magnificent feedback, and more character requests than I could possibly handle. I've always been appreciative of the time you've given me to watch the content I make, and I haven't had the opportunity to sit down on a one-on-one basis and say how grateful I am, and to say to you, thank you. From that first video of Geralt, your feedback and your input helped shape the videos into what they are today. And I mean this when I say this, if it wasn't for you, I'd still be uploading in 480p. It would have probably gotten worse. I'd be uploading still images of primary colours. Dark Souls 3, how to create blue. And that's exactly why I thought it was so fitting to finally credit Geralt with the video he deserves. But therein lies the problem. I made this channel with a principle in mind that every video would be something I would watch. Something to be enjoyed not just once, but again and again. And that is becoming increasingly harder to do with the limitations of characters. It must be apparent to those of you who've watched my content, even just one video, that the editing and the formatting and the presentation of it is what really drives them. Trying to create something that's interesting and engaging is what I love doing, and it's what really connects with me when making content. And that's why I feel that the freedom to take risks like this and change content is so important. I understand that some of you might not like the content that comes after this, and that's perfectly fine. That's part of the freedom that YouTube offers you, is that content changes and you can always be welcomed somewhere else. But all I can do is say that the content I make will always have your best interests and my best interests at its core. As long as I have your feedback, there will be no videos based around primary colours. Maybe blue. Blue is good. So as a final farewell to the series and the character creations as a whole, I'd like to announce a character creation contest. And I have said I'd do it for about the past 6 months, give or take, but who's counting? Really, don't count, please. and I'll have more information on that shortly. But until then, I'd like to finally show you the last character cinematic for Geralt of Rivia. And I really hope you enjoy this as much as I do. Thank you so much for an absolutely fantastic year.